This is Rob Johnson with the Rare Species Fund here in Zimbabwe at Victoria Falls. Now, it's no wonder that these falls are one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. They're nearly twice the height of Niagara Falls, and believe it or not, we're in the dry season right now. In a couple months, these falls could be almost a mile wide. Now, the other thing about Victoria Falls that's so special is the amount of mist that it produces. It creates a plume that can be seen from miles away, goes hundreds of feet up into the air, but it generates so much mist that all of the surrounding area is constantly being soaked by it all year round. A lot of southern Africa is very dry, but the amount of mist here creates an actual rainforest, and it creates a very unique habitat for some very special animals and some very special plants to live in. So it's a very unique thing all into itself. Now, Victoria Falls is the official dividing line of the upper and the lower Zambezi River, and the rainforest that surrounds the Victoria Falls only makes up a very small portion of the wildlife that lives in the area. Just a little bit further upstream, we have the Zambezi National Park. It's home to lions, to elephants, to giraffes, all those big megafauna that you think of as Africa. And the Rare Species Fund helps to support the Victoria Falls Anti-Poaching Unit. And that's who we're going to go meet now. We're going to go out on patrol with them. So I'm here with Charles Brightman, the founder of the Victoria Falls Anti-Poaching Unit, and one of our game scouts in the back there. This is Tango. And we're headed into the Zambezi National Park right now. We're not heading into the main gate. We're heading around to another section, right?
To the south section of the park, yeah. So, this park's about 55,000 hectares surrounding the whole town of Vic Falls. So Vic Falls is a fairly unique situation. The whole town is inside a national park.
And here we are. This is a couple of things the Rare Species Fund is donating to the Victoria Falls Anti-Poaching Unit. We have a digital SLR so they can document, take photos of everything that we're doing out there.
Yep.
And a GPS, so we've got all the coordinates of what's going to happen. So
yes, this type of is invaluable to our operations, and thank you very much.
Yeah, pleasure. So we're
We
happy
really do
to support
appreciate
all of it.
Yeah.
So.
It's rusted completely, but quite often single strand snare like this, the animal will fight it, and you know if you've been
Wire back and forth enough that it'll
can snap it heats up and snaps. So some of the animals are able to do that. So that's just a little hint of a very old snare here. That's what had happened is this piece would have been threaded through there to make the noose. Okay, and then it pulls tight.
So that may have fallen off an animal actually.
Yeah,
So.
could have been round its leg and eventually it's loosened and then worked its way off. So this animal's very lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see here this is a well-established game trail. That's a pathway made entirely by the animals, such as you can see elephant dung here on the ground. They're the ones that make it wide. But the animals use this regularly on their passage from feeding ground to water. Okay, it's like the same reason why we build a road. It's easier for getting from A to B. But this particular spot in particular would be quite popular for poachers to lay their traps, their snares. Then they would suspend the noose over those branches and down here. So the noose would hang in this, just over the game trail here. So animals will come along and walk through it, and it gets around their neck. And being a hangman's noose, it tightens and tightens, and they fight it more. You can cut into their throats or strangulate them. Sometimes though, it'll often just get around their foot, so you get animals that are trapped just above the hoof. So this is just a piece of hessian. It's a bag used by the poachers. They carry either firewood, wrap it up in this, or they'll use it to carry meat out. Did you know about this?
No.
I think it's a lion, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see if there's any wire on the neck. There's nothing. You see wire on the legs? Nothing, nothing, nothing. 3 out of 4, there's no wire. And then here, nothing. There's no knife, huh? Yeah. So pleased to say, natural kill. Probably the lion. You know, their footprints we saw there.
Yeah.
And again, what perfect place to ambush a buffalo having a drink. And you just come from the trees and just jump on the buffalo. So no poachers, lion kill. Buffalo. A cable snare designed for elephant, buffalo. So this end, the poachers would tie around a very big tree. So it's secured. And then this end would be suspended like this over a game trail. So you can see as the animal walks through. Okay, be the buffalo, Tango. There, he walks through and it pulls and pulls and pulls, and you can see the more it pulls, the more trouble it gets into.
Yeah, the
And
tighter it's,
tightens and, So horrible death traps. So as I say, it's since our operational time, we've removed just over 21,000 of these wire traps from the wood.
So I'm traveling with one of the local tour operators that donates flight time in their helicopter to the anti-poaching unit. Now the rangers and the scouts go out in the helicopter and they look for signs of poachers out there. I was told about 3 weeks ago that they did find some poachers that were in one of the gully systems. They tried to hide the camp, but they had a whole bush camp set up there that they were running. And it's what they call commercial poachers out there. They're using firearms, killing mass quantities of animals to sell for bush meat. And when the helicopter was hovering over, they opened fire on the helicopter. The scouts did have an AK-47 with them and returned fire, and they did hit at least one of the poachers. That was verified. So the Rare Species Fund, we had a very interesting time out there, going on patrol looking for snares, and we think that it's incredibly good work that these guys are doing, the Victoria Falls Anti-Poaching Unit. And one of the things that Rare Species Fund wants to do is help sponsor the scouts out there. So Tango, we're going to pay your salary for December, so keep up the good work, and thank you so much for all the work that you're doing. So
Thank you very much.
All right.
Keep on sponsoring us.
Yep. You're doing good work.
Supporting our unit. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Thanks for your job.
All right.
Thank you very much.